Hi guys. Okay. Stands remade. I got patches doors to open up both ways, all the way, because it's on wheels. Anyways, trying to clean this up. Got the seam sealer off here. That looks like it's factory welded along there. That's just sitting there because on the other side it's spot welded. And then this did go across. Not much left of that piece. There's a boxed in piece here. There's two slotted holes. And the new heater tunnels have two slotted holes. This piece isn't in the greatest shape. Up at the main brace, it is. This is supposed to be all boxed in. It is till right here. Back here. That's all still boxed in back here. And it's done being boxed in about right here. So from here to here, it's gonna have to be fixed. I have watched people try and put this piece in, and it's a complete nightmare. Because it's wider on the top than it is on the bottom. So the only way to get this piece in is to cut the shit out of your wheel wells. My wheel wells are in good shape so far. So from what I've seen of videos, there's no way I'm touching that thing. If it's all good up in here, along the front and along the back side, I will recap that. So, I'll keep cleaning up. I got to, I need the wire wheel for my grinder's almost gone. I need a new one of those, and I need one of those ones that go out sideways. So I'll probably run out the farm and home tomorrow, but I'm going to keep cleaning tonight. I gotta go on the other side and start grinding the other side up so I can see where all the spot welds are on that. And then I'll probably take and cut, because that's not there anymore. That used to be welded, and this is not welded, it's spot welded. This is what has to be. So I'll probably come in here the best I can and come out. And then I'll do the same thing as I was doing back there. I'll come from the bottom side and clean it until I'm to this post, because it looks to be in good shape. So my 8-pillar's in good shape. So far the wheel well's in good shape. That's a win. The toe board not so much, but it looks like it's nothing I can't fix. Because I sure as heck ain't replacing it. Man, I got some cleanup to do under here. That's why at some point I gotta stop and pull this dash out. Because I want to clean that whole firewall up. So let me get to cleaning. There's those slots I was talking about. And it's got a lip here. I was 5 years ago watching a video on replacing heater tunnels on Super Beetles, and I think it was J-Bug had a detailed And there's something about a super beetle that I kind of remember in the front. It was different than any other beetle. It had something that locked into something. So I'm gonna have to go find that video and rewatch it now that I'm taking this car apart. Yeah, I gotta figure out. There was something in the front of these heater tunnels that was different on a super beetle. So I gotta try and do that too. Yeah. When I bought the light for the other side, I bought 2 of them. Because I knew I was going to need light on this side because I'm half blind and I need to be able to see. I need this, all the help I can get to see. So that lights are up pretty damn good. Lighting in the garage is getting pretty good. I got 3 across the top and 1 on each side. I don't know. When I go to do body work, I might have to get 4 more. 3 across the top and 3 across the side should light it up like a Christmas tree in here. Okay. Found a new hole. Apparently that's Bondo. That'll be interesting to uncover. And my stand is kind of crushing this lip. That heater tunnel ends right here. So it looks like this is the lip of the car coming down. The bottom is heater tunnel. So I guess I'm gonna slice her below the lip, even though most of this is gonna have to be replaced. I'll slice her below the lip, see what I can clean up and save, and then cut around that A-pillar, and then try and get from the bottom side and clean the rest of the metal off that so I can save as much of that lip as I can, because that looks in pretty good shape. And then I guess I got to dig that Bondo out at some point and see how bad that is. I know there's at least 1 dent puller hole in there because I stuck my hand back there and found Bondo coming inside. So that'd be interesting. So I'm going to get the cutting. I did fix my grinder. I'm going to get the cutting and see if I can get the rest of that out. So, okay, I chopped that out. We still got a pipe going into the A-pillar. Or somewhere up in there. Sorry, I'm not 19 anymore. So this is what's left of that heater tunnel. Yeah, that pipe goes up into the A-pillar. That lip is A-tunnel, is heater tunnel, and those pinholes are right above it. So I don't know. Instead of trying to drill the spot welds out, because that's pretty much gone, I might be better off that's a rusty mess. I might be better off just cutting the rest of her out. But that A-pillar is in good shape. So, I'm going to try and get this stuff out. And I'll probably just cut this off, because I can put a new panel on the outside of it. But I want to come from the bottom, because there's a little lip, and there's where they factory welded it. And if I can grind it up from the bottom side and save that lip, that pillar is exactly the length it's supposed to be. And then I'll have to deal with around this corner, but at least that pillar's in good shape. So, okay. Trim that down to there. I'm trying to separate it underneath the door. I gotta try and support the body in a different spot, because that's kind of folding up on me. Sorry guys. So that's what's left of the heater tunnel. I did try and drill the spot welds out, but as I was knocking it apart, it was falling apart. So it's like, well, that's worthless. I got a little tab I gotta grind off, and that seems like pretty good metal. And I still gotta get under this pillar, which is kind of not being easy, but I think I'm winning. So I'll keep plugging away. And then see if that heater tunnel fits in here. Alrighty guys. Well guys, I got it out. Still has lip on there. That's what was up in there. Also, this is up there. So I take it ductwork has to come down that A-pillar. So yeah. She's an ugly mess, but it's all out. Clean it up a little bit and see if that tunnel fits in there. I don't remember if anybody remembers that I made that makeshift cat bed for in the car because Bonnie was out here. Put chunks of insulation in a pad. Well, Bonnie's back in the house, so I put it on the frame, stuck it underneath there in case we have any stray cats that need a place to stay tonight. It's a little cat, little hole for them. Okay, starting to work it up into place. It's not pretty, but it still has to go up in front. I got some repair to do up there, but trying to figure out if this thing will fit in here. So yeah, start out with the ratchet strap on the back. I think I'll get the jack under the front. I don't know. I'm watching videos, trying to figure out how to do this. We'll see. Okay, dry fit of the heater tunnel. It does go behind that lip, and that lip does run right on that seam. All right. And she comes up right to that toe board. You got a little problem. This is the carpet strip. It's got a pretty good gap right there, but that doesn't matter. What matters is that they moved it down 1/2 inch. So it's underneath this pillar. So I need to trim it back here so it comes up. I think if I get that trimmed up, because it's about back as far as it's supposed to go, about front as far as it's supposed to go. If I get that strip trimmed back so this thing can go up in the air, I think it'll fit. So I'll get that trimmed up. Okay. It's looking like it's fitting really good. The back edge is coming right on there where it should. That is not lining up exactly where it should. But that's because the pipe's going up in the freaking A-pillar. So I gotta figure out if I need to trim that back a little bit. And that whole wall moves in and out, so that's fine. And figure out that. It's up close, it's sitting up where it's supposed to be. So, dry fitting it. And the door was getting a little wanky. It was starting to drop, but with a little pressure on that front pillar, she shuts. I don't think this thing was adjusted right in the beginning. But that's exactly where I was before I started cutting. So yeah. Heater tunnel. It's kind of cool. It takes care of the whole rocker panel. All the way up to that. So yeah, I've got a little more work to do, and then there's a whole lot of prep work to do before this can go in, but that's not looking too bad. Alrighty guys.